This is the Bologna Tales, Season 2, Episode 1, The Whitest Ninja. It's been 10 years since the Gorilla Pig War. The Gorilla Pigs were split into different factions. After consuming the tainted meat, the weak-minded, silliest piggies were transitioned into blood-thirsty baboons! The strong, intellectual gorilla pigs have isolated themselves on Strongham. A disaster beyond comprehension looms, and we find our heroes Gayfinads and Xavier the Agekin chillin' at the pub in the kingdom of J-Cloud. Xavier flips his icy blue hair and speaks to Gayfinads. The Bologna King has fallen, but such actions cause a turmoil on Strongham. We must assist our gorilla pig brethren before another calamity begins. Gayfinads spits. Why would we assist the pigs? They were the ones that helped the Bologna King in the first place. Xavier replies, the Bologna King is no more. We must forgive our fellow pigs and gain control of the blood-thirsty baboons before they breach our homeland. What would you want, Gayfinads? You want the baboons to invade our universe and destroy Kukistan? Or better yet, the kingdom of J-Cloud? Gayfinads ponders. Well, Sir Boomer is off on important Dark Knight duties. We will need more assistance. We must find a liaison from Strongham to contact the gorilla pig tribes with the most need. Xavier states, we must find my brother in Kukistan. He goes by the title the Whitest Ninja, or Wit for short. My brother has beautiful, dazzling white hair that sparkles under Siri's gaming room lights. Gayfinads gasps. Is his hair nicer than your icy blue hair? Xavier chuckles. Of course not. I'm an epic fighter Agekin, but he can make any Terran player look like absolute dog water. The Whitest Ninja is an Agekin like me. We were born in a place called Hatu. Gayfinad says, let's find your brother. This is urgent. We cannot let the blood-thirsty baboons into our homeland. Xavier throws on his Yves Saint Laurent handbag and his Gucci trench coat and begins the journey back to Kukistan with Gayfinads. Upon returning, they enter the home of the Whitest Ninja. His eyes wide, staring at the men who entered his home. His hair sparkling over the brown gaming room lights. He sits in his chair and finishes up the Henry Bishop game. The Whitest Ninja takes a hit of his vape and passes it to his brother. Try this flavor. It's called Cotton Candy Banelings. Xavier takes a big hit and blows a cloud of vape smoke. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. How have you been, Wit? The Whitest Ninja replies, decent. It took me 63.546 hours to beat Henry Bishop, and I just mollywopped a rank 30 Grandmaster, so it's just another normal day for me. Did you know the first time I got Grandmaster was back on patch 1.3? Xavier replies, that's impressive. Listen, little brother Ninja, we need your expertise. The gorilla pig tribes in Strongham need our assistance. We need your stealth abilities and help with possible contacts on that universe. Of course, Xavier, as long as we can grind some TFT before we head off. I have this meta Vex build where I can also stack a 3-star Akali with 8 Imperial. These Imperial comps with 3 items just cream any Chemtech abuser. The Spellblade is super OP now that the empowered attack ability scaling after a cast is now 225% compared to the previous 200%. Xavier replies, can do, little man. The men then set up their Alienware gate laptops under the gaming room lights and play TFT for 12 hours straight. After a long night of gaming, the brothers and Gayfinads wake up to someone slamming on the front door. The Whitest Ninja arose and answers. Standing on the doorstep is a tall man in a leather jacket and aviator glasses. The Whitest Ninja says, can I help you, sir? Wow, you sure are tall. Have you heard of Set from League of Legends? You look exactly like him. The man gives him a slight smile. My name is Beef. J. Beef. I'm a vigilante and private investigator for the city. It's my understanding that you beat the story of Henry Bishop. Is that true? Whit replies, "That's correct." Beef says, "Can I come in and talk?" Whit says, "I think I've heard of you before. I watched a tournament the other night and I thought you were the one smurfing on Heckram." Beef takes a seat at the kitchen table and says, "Ha! Yeah, that was me. I'm a gold smurf, so what?" Beef glances at the other men in the house and says, "Who are these fucking nerds?" The Whitest Ninja replies, "This is my brother Xavier, and his friend is Gafenads." Beef chuckles and says, "Looks like a bunch of pussies to me." Xavier flips his icy blue hair out of his eyes. "Oh yeah? What's your addy, bro? I'll kick your ass." Beef takes off his glasses and stares at him. Xavier continues to egg him on. "You scared? Give me your addy, XD." Beef says, "What's yours, you fucking idiot?" Xavier says, "It doesn't matter what mine is." Beef stands up and puts his hand around Xavier's neck and pushes him into the wall. The Whitest Ninja steps in and says, "Please don't hurt my big brother. I'll help you. Just tell me what you need." Beef squeezes Xavier's neck and then releases. Beef takes a seat and says, "I don't get mad. I get even." Beef takes a long sigh and says to Whit, "Maybe if your brother wasn't such a fucking stupid dumbass, I could help you guys out. But since he wants to fucking act like a dumbass, I'll treat him like a dumbass." Xavier starts to cry. My neck hurts from him choking me. I'm sorry, Alpha Dog. I didn't mean to piss you off, sir." Beef says, "Now shut the fuck up and listen. I can help you guys out. I know you're trying to get the strong ham to beat some shit out of some retarded ass baboons. I want to knock some of their fucking skulls together myself. I know the whereabouts of a portal to that universe. But first we need to work together and solve this fucking mystery. I was investigating the haunted house down the street. I found that the corpse of a young girl who supposedly died decades ago inside that house, and fucked up shit was happening inside of it. The grandfather clock started to speak to me, and it kept repeating, 'The doll is watching, the doll is watching.' It creeped me the fuck out. The crazy thing is, I had a nightmare last night, and what I saw in that house was part of my nightmare. I kept walking through the hallways. The hallway has all these fucking mirrors in it, and I couldn't see my reflection in any of them. I'm thinking that the mirrors could possibly be a portal, and a demon doll is inside one of those fucking mirrors." The Whitest Ninja chimes in. "I believe the person who lived there decades ago was a botched taxidermist. Did you notice any of his work, Beef?" Beef replies, "Now that you mention it, I did see various botched taxidermies throughout the house. I saw a monkey sleeping in a bed, and no matter where I walked in the room, his head kept following me. I believe his daughter was slaughtered, and the taxidermist drove himself crazy because they couldn't find her body." Gafenads, clearly not paying attention and playing Final Fantasy XIV, says, "I'm straight tripping, bro. I've been doing Party Finder, just trying to clear P2S, but my DPS isn't high enough. I just keep spamming Stone 2, Stone 2, Stone 2, and my parse is so gray and useless like my fucking cock. I need a fresh balloon." Beef says, "You know what? I went down to Tequila Clown on Main Street last weekend, and all the meat pie was fucking gray. Pissed me off." The Whitest Ninja says, "Let's all head over to the haunted house as soon as possible. They just patched StarCraft 2 and apparently hallucination research time decreased from 110 to 80, so now when you play against Zerg, you could do a 6 Zealot, 12 Stalker split as long as you are able to mass recall at 830, which is excellent because Protoss structures can no longer be powered by Warp Prism under the effects of a neural parasite. The only way to mollywop at Grandmaster 20 or higher is to increase the APM at 30 at an exponential rate past minute 12. Beef says, "I like Jim Raynor because he's jacked and tough like me. Yo, let's go pregame and then head down to the haunted house. We'll check out some of these bad taxidermies, and then we'll just fucking hang out. Do y'all have like some room in your car for me or something?" The Whitest Ninja nods, and the men head down to the bar to get tequila and meat pie before heading to the taxidermist's house. Upon arrival, the men stand in front of the haunted taxidermist's house. The Whitest Ninja inspects the building and points out a figure in the window. The figure appeared to be sitting on the windowsill. A porcelain doll with a shattered face begins to wave at them. Gayfenads, appearing entranced, begins to speak in an eerie voice.
A pistol shot at 5 o'clock. The bells of heaven ring. Take up your porcelain doll. It's only fractured. Just a little nervous from the fall.
Beef says, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Gayfenads, unable to speak, stares at the waving doll in the window. Pop, pop, pop! Gunfire shots begin to ring out from what sounds like inside the house. The men run into the building. The Whitest Ninja looks behind and sees if Gayfenads sees that Gayfenads has not moved and is still staring at the window where the doll was. Beef says, "He seems possessed. Let him go. We'll check up on him later." Upon entering, the men notice a staircase up to the second floor. And beyond the staircase is the hallway of mirrors. There is a pool of blood in the middle of the hallway, with bloody footprints leading to the basement. The men look around to see if they notice anything out of place. The Whitest Ninja says,
I'm going to scout the place real quick so we can find the most meta way to check the house in full.
After some time, Beef says, "Yo, let's split up. I'll head down the hallway and into the basement. You two see what's upstairs."
Whit says, "You got it, boss."
Xavier heads upstairs with the Whitest Ninja and heads into the first room. The men look around and notice the color of the walls and a taxidermy monkey in the bed staring at them. Xavier says to White Ninja,
Yo, is this the room where the taxidermist's daughter died?"
The Whitest Ninja says,
"I believe so. Let's search the room."
The Whitest Ninja looks in the dresser drawer and finds a book. He exclaims, "Wow, Xavier, look!" Xavier runs over and examines it.
This looks like the daughter's diary. Maybe it has clues in it."
The Whitest Ninja begins to read. April 12, 2083. Dear Diary, last week my doll recites that he's from Sodom and Gomorrah. The doll continues to speak to me, even after Daddy threw him in the fiery furnace in the basement. Daddy said it would stop the voices. Daddy was wrong. I can't open my door and I'm so scared. I scream for help and no one hears me. I can see through the keyhole in my door. I see a clown dancing in the hallway with his three-coned cap and his striped stockings. Some nights the clown speaks to me when I try to sleep. The clown tells me of his sad tale about the kids under the carpet and the purple humpbacked whales. Xavier says,
Dolls and clowns. It seems that these characters are possessed, just like Gayfenads was.
Xavier peeks out the window.
Whit, Gayfenads is no longer in front of the house. Where did he go?
The Whitest Ninja runs over to the window. God damn it, let's find Beef. While Xavier and Whit were searching upstairs, Beef searched the rest of the house. Beef walked down the long corridor, avoiding the blood on the floor. As he passes each mirror, he recognizes again that the mirrors do not reflect his reflection. At the entrance of the basement, Beef looks down the staircase and sees a doll with a shattered face sitting at the bottom. Beef says, "The fuck you looking at?" Beef notices that the doll's mouth moves, but he cannot hear a sound. Alpha Beef goes down the stairs towards the doll. As he reaches the bottom of the stairs, he notices a clown with a three-coned cap on the other side of the room. Beef notices the blood running down his eye sockets. The clown says to Beef, "I'm of the Molly's handling, that's why I'm retarded." The doll with the shattered face then says, "Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's all I'm on." Beef audibly laughs and says, Y'all are fucking dumbasses. You think you can scare me? I've killed motherfuckers that are 300 pounds. You're a fucking small doll and he's a skinny ass clown. I'd pick him up and throw him into the fucking staircase right now. The clown does a shriek and jumps into the mirror behind him. Beef runs over to the mirror and sees that it's a portal to another dimension. From the distance of the mirror, he can hear the clown say,
Follow me! Follow me!
Beef gets pissed off and climbs into the mirror to kill the clown with his bare fucking hands. Xavier and Whit run down the stairs and notice that Beef left behind his aviator glasses near the mirror in the basement. They peer in, contemplating whether to follow.